The one-tonne ute market ranks as one of the strongest selling in Australia, with Ford's Ranger sitting right up there at the pointy end. It's a vehicle that's impressed the crew at Motoring.com.au time and time again, winning not only our last four-wheel drive ute comparison test, but also 2 categories in our 2015 Best Car Awards. So when Holden announced that its new Colorado is better than ever, we thought what better way to find out if it is than to pit it against the current class champ. Holden's Melbourne-based engineering team has worked hard to improve the now 5-year-old Colorado, refining the engine, transmission, chassis and interior. It's also added a suite of new infotainment and driver safety technologies and added a new look front end for good measure. They're changes that have undoubtedly improved the Colorado's value, the model now offering similar equipment levels to its blue oval counterpart, albeit at a better price. Engine output is unchanged in the Colorado, but there have been changes made to the unit to make it smoother and more refined. Likewise the gearbox. Gear shifts are cleaner now, smoother and more decisive. And Holden's also invested a lot in the ride and handling of this vehicle. Unladen, the Colorado can feel just a little bit skatey, but put a couple of 100 kilos in the back and things settle down really nicely. In fact, I reckon it might even have just a little bit of an edge over the Ranger. Ford's Ranger was updated just on 12 months ago, receiving much of the same attention Holden focused on its new Colorado. The front end was remodelled and the dashboard and infotainment array updated. Like the Holden, it also scored electric steering, new shocks and springs, and a raft of new safety and infotainment technology. Like the Colorado, Ranger didn't receive any extra performance with its recent upgrade. The 5-cylinder turbo diesel engine offers the same power and torque as before and is still offered in conjunction with one of the best shifting 6-speed autos in the market. But it's out on the road the Ford feels most different. Unladen, this feels like driving a big SUV. It's comfortable, it points and handles quite well, and in truth, you really wouldn't know there's a tray behind you. It's actually quite soft and comfortable. Put a little bit of weight in the back and things change a little bit. We've only got about 650 kilos on the back, and on a couple of smallish potholes we have found the bump stops a couple of times. There hasn't been any real degradation to the ride. It's still reasonably good, even over big lumps of bumps like that, but we reckon the Colorado just might have the edge there. Holden's latest Colorado might have closed the gap on the Ranger, but it's the Ford in which we found less to complain about. It's still the most cohesive package in its class, and one that we think best suits the needs of the wider audience dual cab utes are now required to satisfy.